Welcome to the JIST, which is our new vidcast.
About films.
It's not our new one, it's our first one.
Yeah.
About films. Today we're doing Batman Forever.
We should walk over there with it.
I'll just zoom in for the post. Because we got that kind
You
of
could
technology.
just show the poster from the movie instead.
That image, this film.
Or like the trailer, you could splash in the trailer or something.
Get the film.
The film. It's one of those paper cases. Must be really old. It doesn't fit in, the thing's broken. It's got those proof of purchase things on there. You can peel off. It's got it stars Val Kilmer, Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey. They're called Cadman. Cadman.
It's an eye.
And Chris O'Donnell. And Chris O'Donnell plays Penis Grayson. So this is the first Joel Schumacher one.
Yeah, because the other ones were Tim Burton, weren't they?
And just as terrible.
I quite like the Batman Forever, to be honest.
It's got Jim Carrey in it.
Yeah, you gotta love a film with Jim Carrey in it.
Smoking.
So you have the film starts, and there's bats flying around,
Because it's a Batman film.
and the signal pops up on the screen.
The Bat Signal.
Yeah, it's like do 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 do. The bat signal appears.
We're spending a bit too long on this first opening scene.
Well, it's a big part, isn't it?
So it's Batman. Turn up.
Well, not yet. The
Is there some sort of crime in progress? There's usually a crime in progress at the beginning.
Two-Face
of the
seems to
Batman
be
film.
stealing a vault. That's what he seems to be doing.
The entire vault.
Yeah, he's
Is he-
stealing the entire vault.
Is this Two-Face played by Lando Calrissian, like he was in the first Batman film?
No, he's not. He's thinking it.
Agent-
Tommy Lee Jones.
Agent K.
Agent K.
So, is he wearing like a black suit? Does he pull out like his neuralizer and go?
No, it's a purple and green or something. I don't know.
It's weird coloured suits.
Yeah, got a weird face. So he seems to be stealing a vault, and then Batman shows up. He's fighting all these goons,
Punch you, 'cause I'm Batman.
and then he electrocutes one of them, and the goon starts making a putty patroller sound, which is. And then he stood like near an elevator.
Actually, that's more of a Tuscan Raider sound.
Batman stood near an open elevator, and another goon comes out, and he's like spinning his swords around, like, and then he dives at Batman. And
Does
then
he
Batman,
have like a pithy one line? Does he go, "This isn't your fault"?
No, he's not said anything yet. And Batman dodges out the way, and then the goon almost falls down the elevator, but instead Batman thinks, "No, I don't kill people." And he grabs him.
Does he have a witty one line, or does he go, "This isn't your fault"?
No, he saves him, and he throws him into the electric the guy who's been electrified.
So he kills him anyway.
Well, the electric might not kill him.
Probably does.
Probably does.
Electric is kind of dangerous.
Does look like a high voltage.
I've seen like Pokemon games. They're probably water types.
So Batman gets inside, gets on the vault, climbs on the vault, gets inside the vault, and it's a trap.
A death trap.
Yeah, and there's a security guard in there with his glasses and his hearing aid. And somehow, using his glasses and his hearing aid, Batman managed to escape the trap.
Seems implausible.
See, that's
So when does Robin turn up?
not yet.
Not yet. Are we going scene by scene, or are we going to jump around?
We're not going to jump. We're going to go scene by scene.
Does one have Batgirl in it as well?
No.
That's the next one.
So Batman climbs up to the helicopter where Two-Face is. What does Two-Face say? What's Two-Face doing?
I don't know. He's probably got a coin.
Probably got a coin.
Yeah,
He says something.
He flips coins. He does like things about twos. Like he probably says something like,
"We made quite the pair."
And then,
"You and I."
well, Batman fucks up the driver. Because he puts it. What he does is he climbs on top of the
Is that
helicopter.
a body part, the driver? So he fucks Two-Face up the
No,
driver.
he doesn't. What he does is he climbs on the front of the heli-chopper, and he covers it with his cloak.
Do you think he wouldn't learn about like messing with helicopters, like after the first one where he killed the Joker?
What joke?
Because
Oh
he
yeah,
attaches that weight to his leg and the helicopter can't take off.
that's
So
quite a good end.
the Joker has to fall to his death.
He covers up the screen, like the wind mirror.
And then does it go Batman?
No. Thingy Harvey, Two-Face shoots, trying to shoot at Batman, but instead
he must flip a coin before he shoots him.
Yeah, he flips a coin and it's like, yeah, he can shoot him, but he's like shooting wildly and hits the pilot, kills the pilot, like blows his head blows up. I don't think it does, but in my imagination it does. It's a PG, so obviously it doesn't. But it would do. It's a friggin' Magnum.
So what happens?
Well, the driver's dead. So
of course he is. Everyone fucking dies in a Batman film.
What
He kills
Two-Face?
a lot of people.
What Two-Face does is use one of those, those things that you put on cars, like an immobilizer, but for like the steering wheel, like the lock, so you can't turn it. He puts one of those on the controls, and then
can't do that. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think Joe Schumacher's ever seen how a helicopter works.
And then puts a parachute on and is like, ta-ta! And jumps out.
Does he flip a coin before he jumps out?
And then it crashes into what is like the Statue of Liberty, but in Gotham.
Because it's acting New York City.
And then Batman dives into the water, gets his bat pecs all wet.
He's moulded batsuit with bat nipples.
That's the end of scene 1.
So when does he appear with his glasses on?
Who, Batman?
Yeah.
So
that's scene
I
1.
think that's the next scene where he appears with his glasses on.
At the circus?
No, it's when he first meets Edward Nygma.
Oh yeah, he's showing him like his mind control fucking blender.
Yeah, he's talking about it now. It's in sort of the alpha stage.
And Bruce Wayne fires him.
He doesn't fire him, he just goes, I'm not really interested in that idea. And then sort of the head of the scientist group fires him.
Yeah, so Bruce Wayne essentially fires him.
Well, no, yeah, kind of.
I'm pretty sure he probably sign off on the firing.
Bruce Wayne goes, just too many questions.
Really?
Just too many questions.
Does he really say that?
Yeah. There's just too
while
many questions. He says it in a sort of a...
Does at any point Jim Carrey go, riddle me this?
Not yet.
Not yet.
He's not become the Riddler yet.
He doesn't try to riddle him.
And then Batman's feeling a bit sort of... Well, Bruce is feeling like a bit lonely. And he's like missing his parents, and he's like...
Yeah, because he's Batman.
So he goes to see the psychologist, who's Mrs. Chase Meridian, or Dr. Chase Meridian.
Played by Nicole Kidman.
Yeah. And she's like sort of seducing him with a sexy voice. And do you look at
by the way, what sort of name is Chase Meridian? It's just 2 words.
Chase Meridian.
But that sounds more like a guy's name. It sounds like the name of like some sort of hard-boiled 1920s private eye detective character. I'm Chase Meridian. I do nothing but smoke cigars, drink whiskey, and fuck without protection.
Right, and she's got... I think pretty sure they've got this appointment booked already.
Of course they do, because he's completely insane. He runs around dressed as a bat. He's obviously insane.
But she's doing... In her office, she's doing some, like, boxing. Like, she's got one of those... the punch bags. And she's, like, making a load of grunting sounds. Do you want to do the grunting sounds? Batman's like, what the fuck is this? And there's a massive door, preposterously sized door. It's insane.
Yeah,
it's like ridiculous. It's like the size of a frigging tree. It's like an oak tree. A full oak tree was used on this to make this door. Probably several of them. And
I think it's just made out of balsa wood and painted to look like a door.
It's probably made out of cardboard from the way he picks it up afterwards. He smashes through it, and it's
because he thinks he's being raped.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he picks it up practically with a finger.
Because he's Batman. He's incredibly strong.
It's like, she's like, I hope you're going to pay for that.
Even though he doesn't look like it.
And then there's like an ink blot thing on the wall. It's like,
what do you see?
No,
I see the death of my parents because I'm Batman.
He goes, strange that you'd have pictures of bats around. And she goes, you just see what you think you're going to see. You perceive what you want to perceive.
This film sounds terrible.
Sounds amazing.
It sounds mostly terrible.
Sounds awesome.
Oh god. So when does he go to the circus yet?
Well, whilst he's at his psychiatrist. She's a professional, obviously. And he just goes,
Does he hypnotise?
I got 2 tickets to the circus. And she goes, yeah, go on.
So the entire session lasts about 5 minutes.
It's basically him just hitting on her.
Yeah, because he's Batman.
I'm Batman.
Chase. You want to come to the circus? Watch your little boy watch his parents die.
Put on something sexy.
Watch your boy. Why? Because I'm Batman. I always wear black.
I think she wears a red dress.
Why would you wear that? This is a day. I'm Batman. My friends only wear black. Alfred, make sure you got a black dress. I'm Batman. So anyway, they go to the circus and Dick Grayson's mummy and daddy fall off the trapeze.
Well, Two-Face is there, and he
cuts them up with acid.
Two-Face has taken out the sort of the head circus guy.
I don't get why he's doing that, by the way.
I know he could just...
It has...
He's a showman though, isn't he?
No, because that's not who Two-Face is.
No, but in that thing though, in the film.
Yeah, but he's Harvey Dent. At no point do you have any allusions to him formerly being a DA. At no point does, apart from him having like sidekicks that were twins, which is like hench girls who are twins.
Yeah.
They don't really play up the duality thing, where it's all about twos in that film.
He dies because of it.
Does he?
Yeah, he has to flip a coin at the end.
No, but that's different. He keeps flipping. There's a bit where he just keeps flipping the coin until he gets heads.
Yeah.
Which isn't what Two-Face would do. Two-Face sticks by the flip. He might be mental, but he's got rules.
No, but he does it for a different... He doesn't do it for the same thing, though, does he?
Yeah, he'll only flip once for something.
Yeah, but maybe he sort of redoes the question. He sort of...
Yeah, but there's a bit
rephrases
where
it.
he's just continually flipping the coin
Right,
until it comes up on the scarred face, and then he shoots Batman.
Well, that's silly, isn't it?
That's later on in the film. We're not at that point. We're only at the point where Dick Grayson's parents fall off the trapeze.
Yeah.
And it's sad. And then, do we have a flashback then to Batman's parents dying? Because this is like the origin story for both the characters, isn't it?
Well, first, there's the preposterously sized bomb, which is a time bomb, which appears...
Does it have a ticking alarm clock on it?
Well, that's the whole... He's not really there to kill Robin's parents, is he? Two-Face. Two-Face is there to kill everyone unless Batman reveals himself.
But why would Batman be at the fucking circus?
Well, that's a good question.
Unless Harvey Dent already knows it's socialite billionaire Bruce Wayne.
But that's what they're all trying to get rid of the bomb, and then he's sort of shooting at the wires, to stop them, and then they fall, and Dick doesn't. So Batman's like in the crowd going, "I'm Batman, I'm Batman." No one can hear it.
Yeah, because they're all screaming.
I'm Batman, I'm Batman. But then, yeah, they all die. So then he goes and...
But they don't all die, just Bruce Wayne, Robin's parents die.
Yeah. And then, so he goes and gets rid of the bomb.
Batman.
I'm pretty sure he changes his costume as well.
Yeah, he's somehow got the rubber clothes underneath.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's...
Maybe he goes out to his car and gets changed.
Whilst a bomb's about to go off.
This is something Batman would do in these films.
It's not something you can quickly change into, though, is it?
Yeah, but this is 90s era Batman films. There's no logic in them.
Maybe it was that toy that could, those toys that you could just flip the head.
So then does he take Robin back to his Batcave?
Yeah, well,
he kidnaps a child.
He doesn't kidnap them, but he's like...
He's
not even a child, though, is he?
No, he's like 16.
Is he 16?
I think he's
It looks like he's in his, 20s.
Yeah, but this is the 90s. 16-year-olds look to about 30.
Yeah.
You want to go back to my place?
Well, instead of going into foster care, does Bruce just invite him round?
Yeah, he's like, you want to go back to my place? I'm not going to molest you.
And he's like, you can stay here if you want. You can have a motorbike if you stay with old Brucey. Go on a motorbike.
Only now do I realise how weird it is that like Batman would have a child sidekick.
Sort of.
It's a weird thing for him to do.
So
he invites her back to the cave. Alfred's like, no.
Alfred's no.
Master Bruce Wayne. I was in an episode of Doctor Who, you know. I let Vicky Vale into the Batcave. We don't talk about that. She's buried under here. Because obviously she'd have to be dead. You'd have to have her, like...
Isn't he all for? He's all for Robin.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he's all for. He
in the comic books, he's not at all. He's definitely not for having a Robin in the comic books.
In the film, he's sort of staying there for a while.
You should make him your sidekick, Master Bruce.
And he's been a bit... He's doing these sort of gymnastics around the house.
Look at him. Look at him run around. Look at those live legs. Look at him.
And he's sort of like...
He's a sexy little boy, isn't he, Bruce?
He's swinging off the chandeliers. We're talking about Dick Grayson at the moment.
Dick.
We're talking about
Everyone
Dick.
loves Dick.
Everyone, yeah.
Yippee! Isn't this wizard?
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
He's sliding down the banisters.
This is pod racing.
He's sliding down the banisters and swinging off the chandeliers and like doing some mad skills and doing some parkour around the thing.
Before parkour was a thing.
Around the mansion, and then he sort of falls and crashes into the bookcase and then
opens up the back cave
and falls down about 50 steps and doesn't break his neck, and instead he lands right at the foot of the Batmobile and takes it for a spin.
You're Batman?
Although the alarms are all going, intruder alert, intruder alert. And Alfred pops out and is like,
Oh, Master Bruce, there's an intruder in the Batcave. I'm a Thunderbird puppet.
Oh, he doesn't even tell Bruce. He just lets him.
I don't know, it's a long time since I've seen this film.
I don't think he does.
2 years.
Or maybe he does tell him. But, so
Robin goes joyriding.
Goes joyriding. Meanwhile,
In the most expensive car in the world.
Meanwhile, Riddler.
Has created his
Meanwhile, Riddler.
his blender you put on people's heads and it does some sort of TV thing.
Meanwhile, Riddler is back in Wayne Enterprise labs at night, and bearing in mind he's been fired at this point. He's working and he's
Just when he shaves the question mark into his head.
No. That never happens in the film.
Oh.
This is back. You know, he's just built his little invention now, and it's late at night. He's been fired from Wayne Enterprise, but he's still working there late at night. And his supervisor comes along, and then the Riddler experiments on him.
Doesn't he like kick him out of a window or some shit?
Well, first he drains all his IQ first.
That's the thing you can do.
So he basically leaves him a vegetable.
Do you think Joe Schumacher ever read a science book?
I'm sucking up your IQ.
Like, none of this.
Feeding up your brain.
There's no logic. Like, do they explain how Two-Face was made?
No.
No.
No, actually, yeah, they do. They put a scene where he gets some acid splashed into his face. So yeah, the supervisor's been thrown through the window, and he's sort of messed with the CCTV, so it just looks like he's committed suicide.
Because you could do that in 1995.
I think you could do that now.
No.
It's CGI.
Yeah, you'd have to like CGI it in.
Mm.
There's no way you can make it like someone just runs out of a window and they're actually pushed.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Next scene is
Batman confronts Robin.
No. Thing is pretending to be Batman. He's driving around the Batmobile and he's beating up thugs. He's like some girls. Well, they're all going, "Who are you, bad boy?" He's like, "Yo, I'm Batman."
Is he wearing the costume?
No, he's not wearing the costume. He's just wearing civvies.
So
and he's beating
strike one. At least 10 people know who Robin is.
Yeah. And but they're all sort of wearing the neon makeup and stuff like that, glows in the dark.
Yeah, which comes into effect in the next film.
So he's like kicking some ass.
Do you think Joel Schumacher just had a thing for like neon?
And they've got like neon chains and stuff like that, and they swing around. They're all like sort of.
Oh, swinging chains! You remember when films had like folks who swung chains?
And they're like all sort of going after this girl.
Like implied that they're gonna rape her.
Yeah.
Seems to be the implication.
Or to give her like a neon makeover.
No, they're gonna rape her.
With
they're gonna like chain her up with the neon chains and then bugger her sentence.
Yeah.
That's a film that's just a deleted scene. We're not talking about those.
And then so he saves the girl.
Yeah, obviously because he's Batman.
And she says something at the end like, "Doesn't Batman kiss the girl? Or doesn't the hero always kiss the girl?" He's like, "No, I'm gay." Something like that. I don't know.
No, I've got a boyfriend.
I got a man.
I got a boyfriend. I did the voice. He does the voice. I'm Robin.
And then
I'm bad boy.
And then a whole big group of thugs come, and then
Batman saves
Batman swings in. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
And then it has
ride?
like the Batman theme. It has like that Danny Elfman like Batman thing.
Yeah.
The music that he does. No, that's not. Back to the Future, that ain't it? Has that music that was like the Batman theme.
Yeah. Next scene, I believe, is the Riddler is making his costume, and he's thinking of who he could be.
Questioner.
And he's also
Joker.
He's also plotting his revenge on Bruce for getting him fired. Yeah, so he must have got him fired essentially. And it's also
when did he figure out that Bruce Wayne is Batman? Because he uses like the. Oh wait, that's at the end of the film where he uses his like massive juicer.
Yeah.
To find out who Batman is.
Well, that's not the end of the film. That's probably one of the next scenes.
It's like the juicers. It's his plan, is it, to find out who everyone. Both of the bad guys want to know who Batman actually is, and that doesn't really happen in the comic books.
Yeah.
They don't really care. Like there are characters that probably do know and just don't care.
Riddler makes his costume, which he makes because he's got one of the what's that machine he has? Like he has like a Riddler machine or something. Really weird.
Riddle me this.
It's like something from an old fairground or something, where you like ask it to put some. It's a bit like the thing that you seen in the film Big.
Yeah. Zoltar.
It's a bit like that machine.
Zoltar.
Yeah. He has one of those kinds.
Does he have his cane? Does he like jump on his cane? Riddle me this, Gotham City. He says that, doesn't he? He says, riddle me this, Gotham City.
Yeah. So he steals a costume off this puppet thing.
Of his Zoltar machine.
Yeah, and then he's
Zoltar.
Cutting up newspapers. Chippity chop chop. And he's writing his first riddle for Batman, which he goes and sticks on the gates of Wayne Manor.
Because he breaks into Wayne Manor and leaves off Riddle, doesn't he?
Well, this is the first one he does, which he sticks on the gates outside around.
So when do Two-Face and Riddler meet up? Because there's detective things. Batman like spends 10 minutes trying to figure out this riddle.
So
Robin gets his costume.
This is back at the Bat
Stately Wayne Manor.
In the Bat Cave.
About below Stately Wayne Manor.
And Robin's like, I want to be Robin. I want to join you.
Yeah, he does that thing, doesn't he, where he does that.
I want to join you, man.
So he becomes Robin. Riddler goes to Two-Face with a proposition. No, he goes to Two-Face with a riddle and also a proposition. And then they break into Wayne Manor.
He shows off his toy, which can see into the mind. This is what's on my mind. This is what's on your mind. Let's see what's on my ass's mind.
And then they go to Stately Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
They beat up Bruce Wayne and Alfred.
Yeah.
Not Robin.
Well, they shoot Bruce Wayne in the head, but it bounces off his skull.
Logic.
And makes him fall down some stairs.
Don't they also try to burn down Stately Wayne Manor?
No, they blow up the Batcave.
Neither was something. Yeah, because they're like skipping through the Batcave, throwing
Yeah.
stuff in the
like little
water.
bags, which laugh. He blows up the Batmobile and all the tech apart from the really
Wait,
new...
you sure he's not the Joker?
Why?
Because those are Joker things. If you got laughing, like
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing.
Explode.
That's the thing, though. He is a sort of a mixture of...
he's just a Joker in this film. There's
Yeah.
no two ways about it. He's the Joker.
See, he has laughing backs,
Yeah.
which laugh. It's really weird.
They both play like their characters as if they're the Joker, though.
Yeah.
Weird. I think there's just like one way to play manic. So they do that. They find out Bruce Wayne is Batman because he's shit at hiding his identity. No, doesn't he like wear the what's on your mind thing at like Wayne Enterprises at some point? I'm sure he does.
Oh yeah, there's a party in between where it's sort of like a walk-in booth to see what's on your mind.
Yeah.
And Bruce Wayne wants to find out the technology from it, so he goes inside. He managed to get some of the technology from, but there's still like a sort of hidden hard drive which he doesn't manage to steal. Which
that's his brain patterns.
yeah. So
you find out he's Batman from that. Because
Yeah.
that again, science. So then, do they like suit up in new bat suits? Oh yeah, they kidnap Chase Meridian.
Yeah, they kidnap Chase.
They put out another riddle.
Yeah.
No, he kidnaps. Does he? When does Robin gets captured as well?
No, he's not been captured yet. Yeah, they get the new costumes. Chase Meridian's been captured.
Are these are silver costumes? No, wait, that's Batman and Robin.
Yeah, these are just I can't remember what kind of costumes are they.
So then they go to
Sure.
like the lighthouse. There's a list of scenes in there, but that's cheating.
Yeah, I wasn't going to look at the scenes. I was looking for the scenes. Yeah, it's got a picture here of the thingy blowing up. Like everything on fire in the cave.
So we're about halfway through the film. We're like 2/3 the way through the film.
At least we're pretty much near the end now.
Because we skipped over quite a bit of shit.
Yeah, because this is the gist. It's not the...
So they go to like save Chase Meridian.
Well, they somehow the whole Batcave has been blown up, apart from the really cool stuff, like the new costumes, which are in prototype apparently, and the really awesome vehicles, which is the Batwing and the Bat boat.
Yeah, it's like a ski boat thing, isn't it? Some like skis. So they go there to the place where Riddler and
Well, they set off first, and there's a big Riddler sign going over the bat signal, which Bruce Wayne flies through and sort of makes it sort of disintegrate, kind of revealing the bat signal.
Again,
and then everyone...
That's how light works, guys.
Yeah, and what's it? Commissioner Gordon and like...
Fat Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, and all the police people, cops, as you want to call them, are all like on there, and they're all giving the thumbs up, and it's like, Batman's like, as if anyone can see.
The cops in the 90s Battlefield are so shit. Like, there's no character to Jim Gordon at all. He's just a fat guy.
Who seems to be drunk all the time.
He's Irish.
And on the Riddler and Two-Face and Chase Meridian are on an island.
Lighthouse or some shit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And
it's round.
They're playing battleships. And
Agent K's like, you don't know about it.
Yeah, which and they're actually playing it with real mines which are out in the ocean, and somehow there's missiles as well.
Yeah, because logic. Again, this film doesn't really grasp how things work.
And they basically blow up the Batwing and the Batboat within like about 2 minutes of them existing. So they both end up in the water fighting sort of
sharks.
Goons who are in the water.
Again, who works for these guys? Do you think there's
You reckon they spend all the time in the water in case somebody comes along?
You think there's like job posters? You think it's like
I'll just hang around with these mines.
You think it's like fish for jobs or something?
Yeah.
Literally, in this case. This is like a bulletin board.
And like, do you like swimming around near highly explosive mines?
Come work for Two-Face.
Do you like fighting highly trained ninjas who are probably going to kill you?
Come work for the Riddler. Riddler Two-Face Industries are recruiting.
Do you like being totally untrained and unprepared for the worst scenario?
Then come work for Two-Face Riddler Incorporated.
Your employment isn't going to be a very long one.
No, because Batman's going to kill you. Fact.
What better retirement plan could you possibly want?
Oh god, the film is kind of terrible.
And then they swim up onto the island.
No,
after.
because doesn't Robin get captured at this point?
No, he's not been captured at this point.
When does he get captured? He gets captured because
They get onto the
Batman has to make a choice between Chase Meridian and Dick.
and
he chooses both Dick and Chase.
they get up onto the island, and they realise it's not an island per se. It's a big metal construction, and Robin goes, "Holy rusted metal, Batman!"
And he like turns from and like rolls his eyes and goes, "No, really, it's holy rusted metal, Batman."
Pretty much.
They climb up.
Does the
Don't
island
they use,
separate?
like-
Does the island not separate into two bits, and then one of them ends up going?
Probably
wrong?
because it's Two-Face.
I believe that's what happens. It separates in two, and one ends up going the high route, and one goes the low route.
And Two-Face captures Robin,
Yeah.
puts a gun to his head,
Yeah.
and Riddler's going to drop Chase Meridian down a hole onto some spikes.
Well, they both get put into two tubes.
There's acid. There's acid involved. I'm sure there's acid involved.
Acid.
Yeah.
No, that's at the beginning of the film.
No, I'm sure like there's going to be an acid bath for one of them.
No, there's two.
Sharks?
No, they basically both fall into the same hole. There's like a hole underneath each of them, but it essentially goes into the same pit underneath.
There's no
They're
acid
both in
that
two.
pit.
They might be right at the bottom.
Maybe.
I don't think there is. I think it's just spikes and water right at the bottom.
Might be acid.
Well, yeah, but I don't think.
So Batman saves them both.
Well, not.
No, Robin saves himself.
No, because he's tied up. He's all bound up.
Yeah, but he gets out of his thingy and manages to fire off his winch or whatever it is.
He's grappling.
Grappling.
Well, maybe.
I think he does.
Um,
Because I think Batman goes after the sexy Chase Meridian.
yeah.
And they fuck.
Well, before that,
Credits.
you have the standoff of there's the Riddler up on his podium. And he's all godlike,
Do you like my outfit?
and he's like, and here's our next contestant on Brain Game or something like that. And he's got his big globe with all the brains he sort of drained.
Oh shit! There's that thing where he like starts selling the weird blend of things and people start wearing them.
Yeah, it's like a
It's like the best television ever.
TV top thing where you can see TV in holographic 3D.
It's so terrible.
And so he's basically been draining everyone's IQ. He's got like a big globe where he's collected it all. And he's sort of become godlike. But anyway, he says a riddle to Batman. Batman throws a batarang at the globe and smashes it.
So all that IQ's lost.
All the IQ's lost.
So all those people who lost their IQ have lost it permanently. You can't like
No, it goes back to them, I guess.
no, because it's all escaped. Because the logic in this film is that you can hold IQ in a globe.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It exists in an essence form, and you can. It's like smoke. You can put it in a thing. That. Oh.
And everyone's stupid now in Gotham.
You already fucking were.
But it explains why there's so many people in Arkham Asylum.
Oh god, that is.
Good film. So,
This is the wrap
Batman dives down. We've changed the camera because
dynamic.
to make it dynamic, it's crazy.
So
It's just for the ending.
Batman dives down, saves Chase Meridian.
Two-Face is down there already somehow.
Because then he starts flipping his coin repeatedly.
Yeah, and then Batman throws
Shoots
up
them.
a bunch of coins. Because he has, like, for some reason, Batman carries around a pocket full of coins.
Well,
Quarters.
he wants to play Street Fighter the arcade game.
Yeah, obviously.
It's 1995. Who doesn't want to play Street Fighter 2?
He throws up a handful of coins, and then the Two-Face is like, doesn't know which one to go for. He loses his footing and
And then
falls.
dies because Batman kills every
But then
villain in every Batman film.
But then in the water, his hand is just there, and then his coin comes down with a scar over the face.
So he could have killed Batman.
Kill Batman. Batman shoots back up to meet the Riddler, who's now all drained of his power, and he's like got his makeup all over his face, and he's like,
I don't. Oh god, this film just is shit. It is.
and
Like Jim Carrey's fantastic in it, but it's a terrible film.
so I'm guessing Chase Meridian and Batman
Fuck.
fuck for a while, but then the next film they're not together, so something went wrong.
No, but he's
between-
not with fucking the woman who was let into the Batcave.
Yeah.
So
The one
why
film.
is he going to end up with Chase Meridian?
Well, it's a good point. Different actors as well for Batman.
Six.
Different Bruce Wayne.
Better Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He's the only Bruce Wayne who doesn't wear glasses as well. George Clooney.
Yeah.
He doesn't need them. He's George Clooney.
Yeah. He looks the part as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. He also acts the part as Bruce Wayne.
Well, he is a real life Bruce Wayne now.
He probably goes around, fights crime, dressed as a bat.
True that.
If you had George Clooney's money, you would.
Last scene is in Arkham Asylum, and the Riddler's going on, or Edward Nigma in his cell is going on about, I know who the bat is. Then Chase Meridian goes up to the cell. It's like, who's the bat? It's like, I'm Batman. He's made some wings
Yeah.
on his costume. He's like waving them around. He's like, yeah, I'm Batman.
Of
And then-
course, Chase Meridian knows it's Bruce Wayne. She's not stupid.
And then credits and Batman and, well, no, actually the last scene is Batman and Robin running away from a light, because obviously their weakness is a light, and then credits. This has been the gist of Batman Forever.
Just all over
You
your
get-
chest.
You get the gist of Batman. Did you get the gist of it?
Yeah, it's terrible.
I got the gist of it. Batman
None
Forever.
of it makes sense.
Next time,
Another film.
and we're gonna roll a d20 to see what film that is. Next time, so we'll do it. In a sort of-
Hopefully, it'll be a less terrible film.
yeah, and we'll have a better idea of what the gist is, depending on how I edit this.
Bye.
See you later.